So yeah, if this whole podcast could just be about educating me, that would be great. And then
me too.
Maybe after a couple months we could get some kind of certificate for it. We learned stuff on the internet.
Make our own certificate and give it to ourselves.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're listening to this, they're probably only going to get better. So
they have to, right? I mean, statistically.
I hope so. I mean, phew.
So yeah, I want to see a puzzle that like uses the balloon mechanic. That would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see with the new one. I mean, they knocked it out of the park with Breath of the Wild, so I'm sure this will be even farther out of the park, probably into the next park.
Like a double home run. It's so far out of the park you can run the bases twice.
Well, double would be
just
already
like
a guy
two people on the base.
Yeah, that's already a term.
Okay, so
baseball.
A home run squared.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
They're usually on a diamond, but I guess I could see like with a square.
A diamond is just a square sideways.
Right, yeah, that's true.
I mean, they showed some of the new Animal Crossing, which is probably something you don't care about at all. But
I've heard of that thing before.
So it's like, games where you like have a farm and you like raise your house and you talk to people
Stardew
and build
Valley.
relations. Yeah.
I did that game.
It's like that, but without any of the farming and without any of the relationship stuff and without any of the fighting.
So, what part's left?
You can fish.
What?
Look, if you don't see the appeal of this, I don't know what more I can do.
But there's, like, I was thinking, oh, maybe it's all social. That sounds boring, but you're saying it's not even that.
I mean, there's NPCs you can go up and talk to, and they say, like, a line.
Oh.
So, I mean, I'm really trying to sell this here. I don't know what you're missing out on. Even in big games, too, it almost seems like addictiveness is emphasized over, like, good game design or fun.
Yeah, World of Warcraft.
The goal is to keep you playing for as long as possible.
That was me trying to troll you a little bit, but I guess that didn't work.
No, I feel the same way about World of Warcraft. I just also play it. I know I have a problem.
Just because you don't have a problem does not mean you've moved on to step 2 and fixed.
No, I knew mobile games were going in a bad way when I interviewed for a company years ago that made online casinos, and didn't end up accepting an offer or anything. But a few years later, the company or the government banned online casinos, and I looked up the company, what happened to them after that, and they started making mobile games. So the people,
that's so perfect.
Yeah, the people that were making money off of gambling addicts switched over to making money off of.
They're like, where we can use these skills.
Yeah, exactly. And it seemed like a seamless transition for them. He used to be a good-looking dude. I don't know what happened. He's still a good-looking
dude. They can see the picture on Autosaved.
No, I look like George Lucas now.
What?
I look like I've got the George Lucas neck.
Hold on, I gotta pull up a picture of George Lucas.
I think that's the hardest thing about aging to me, is the neck. Nobody warned me. Like, wrinkles, sure, gray hairs, I was ready for it. I was maybe expecting a little more baldness. But nobody told me your neck was going to inflate like a turkey.
Oh, man. Well, part of that is, not age. It's another thing.
Yeah. It's true, but I know skinny dudes that it's happened to also.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They get turtleneck.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
Man, there's so much that's going to get worse. All the older people tell me, hair out of your ears.
Oh, I've got that already.
One.
No, I'm ready. I'm there. I'm plucking it.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Nose and ears that get bigger.
So here's a weird one that I'm getting.
They're probably a good-looking size now, and then now they're going to get, disproportionately large.
Right. So here's something I've been getting is wild eyebrow hairs.
Oh, I've had that problem.
They just grow. They don't stop anymore. I'm like, is this what we're doing now? Like, there's no limits. You're just going to grow forever?
I used to have like one, and I'd be like, oh man, I have this one crazy eyebrow hair, and I just pluck it every now and then, and now I'm like, no, there's so many. There's so many now.
What is that? It doesn't make any sense to me.
And it's going to get worse.
Yeah, what is it about the aging process that your hair follicles are just like, I give up?
I'm just going to go. They went deaf is what happened, and someone's like, okay, it's time to stop, and they're like, huh, keep going?
It's so weird.
And that was me anthropomorphizing eyebrow hair. Thank you.
I like it. We should anthropomorphize more body parts.
Our first one today will be everything you need to know about programming.
I'm excited because I need to know everything I need to know about programming.
Yeah, so here is everything you need to know about programming. Okay, so none of your friends will know what you do. They're going to be so bored so fast immediately after you open your mouth. Also, everyone will assume you can fix their computer or their network or remove their malware or etc. You will literally show up at your relative's house for Thanksgiving, and instead of eating turkey, you'll spend an hour trying to remove some horrifying virus while they swear they got from a NASCAR site. But you know they didn't get that from a NASCAR site because NASCAR cares about cars, not viruses. And then almost every bit of code you write for the first 5 years is going to be terrible. Just like so bad. And you won't know it until you finally get good at it. And then once you get good at it, you'll realize just how bad most other programmers are. And then you'll realize that most of the software that you use was written by these terrible programmers because the good programmers got promoted to managers, which they're also pretty bad at. And that's going to scare you. Also, you'll finally understand what Dilbert is talking about, but please don't read too many of those because they're only funny in small doses. And that is everything you need to know about programming.
So people are probably listening to this in the future after we get super famous and everybody goes through our back catalog. So by that time,
hi guys.
Autosave.
This is us when we weren't super famous.
So by that time, Autosave.org is going to be awesome and fully implemented, and we'll have lots of cool Flash games on there. So
Flash games.
We might as well just talk about it like it's already complete.
Yeah, so just check out Autosave.org for our newest episode, and also for pictures of Krentz's Lamborghini collection.
I like this. I like where we're going here.
Yeah. He'll put a new one up every week.
New Lamborghini?
Ooh. Yeah, starting in 2027.
How much are we making off this podcast?
A lot. This is future us. We're making a ton.
Whoa.
We're famous, you said. You said we were famous.
Yeah, famous podcasters. Which I think is an oxymoron, but I think the only famous podcasters are people who were famous and then made a podcast.
Yeah, there's kind of famous podcasters who were YouTubers. Does that could count?
No, that doesn't count.
They're still internet famous. They're not real famous, you know? They made it on the internet.
True. Yeah, I think like Rhett and Link have a podcast.
Yeah.
In 2027, they've already split up. It was a really nasty lawsuit between the two of them, and
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was
in the future.
Really sad. So
the kids were the ones who were hurt most of all.
Yeah. So I guess
they just got so confused after that. They didn't know, which one do you love, and you have to feel guilty when you leave one and go to the other's house, and
the Rhett and Link's kids together.
Yeah.
This got weird. So I guess this is what happens when we get to the end of the internet, is we just start making up more internet.
Rip Google Plus. I liked Google Plus.
Yeah.
You know why I liked Google Plus?
Because nobody was on
no one was on there. Yeah. And since no one was on there, the few people that were on there would like talk to you even though you didn't know them. Like I once wrote a post, and this would never happen on Facebook, but I once wrote a post on Google Plus that was kind of rambly, and some random like 8-year-old girl I don't know, I have no idea how she found it, commented, "Geez Louise, you write too long."
Nice.
It's like, this is awesome.
You do write too long.
Some girl I don't know decided to read my post and then criticized me because it was too long.
So what that tells me is this little girl was so starved of content on Google Plus that she was like looking up random dudes' rants about whatever.
And then complaining at them. It was like, I don't even know you. Yeah. Why are you criticizing me, girl? But anyway, that would not happen on Facebook. That would never happen on Facebook.
Yeah. Did you take it to heart? Did that influence your writing? Were you like, you know what? I should not write so long.
I think I kind of did. Because the truth is, I do write too long. Jeez Louise, I write too long.
Jeez Louise. Mine was Lion King. That was sort of like, it came out when I was in middle school. Me and my friends like memorized every song. That was just sort of like our movie. But yeah.
Wait, you and your friends in middle school memorized every Lion King song?
Yes, and we would sing them in the halls. Look, I'm not proud of it, but it happened.
No, it's okay. I get it. I know that at any moment you could break into song, and it's just a whim away, a whim away, a whim away, a whim away.
Nice. Yeah, Super Mario World is for amateurs. That's a baby game. These are manly games for real gamers.
They're manly games.
Yeah.
I play my Mario's manly Mario. I think manly Mario just actually fixes pipes somewhere.
Oh, that's true. He just comes to your house, does your plumbing. There's one reason that we are not fighter pilots. You have to have perfect vision.
Oh, well, can't you just have surgery these days?
Nope. You have to have naturally perfect vision. Because of the G-forces could disturb your surgical whatever.
What if I got glasses? Do the G-forces disturb my glasses?
You can't wear glasses in a fighter jet harness.
Why not?
Because there's eyepieces that cover your face.
Well, can't you build them like under that or something?
No, look, stop trying to be a jet pilot. You got bad eyes. You can't do it. It's not in your future. We could have been jet pilots if not for that one genetic defect that we share.
That's the only one. That's kind of a general thing with programming. I feel like it's a great career with lots of money and so on and so forth. But you're pretty much always going to be looking around at other jobs and being like, man, like I walk by construction guys working with like a bulldozer or some big crane thing, and I'm just like, did I make the wrong choice? Because I could be over there like digging stuff up or blowing stuff up. Some of them get to blow stuff up.
Yep. And then somebody asks you what you do, and you say, "Oh, I'm a programmer," and they kind of nod for a second. And they go, "Okay, that's all I want to talk about that."
They go, "Is that you mean like computers?" And you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the hard one for me is they're like, "So what do you actually do?" And I'm just like, "How do I want to answer this?" So somebody asks for a program, and then by that point they're already asleep.
They're like, program? You should just say you hacked the government.
Basically. I have told people, so I just sit at a computer and type words all day. And they're like, oh, okay.